Divorce happens. In fact, it happens to almost 50% of first marriages. So let's talk about it. Welcome to Divorce Happens, a podcast to educate, inspire, support, and yes, make you laugh through divorce and beyond so that you can start fresh on the next phase of your journey. Remember, divorce happens, and then we start fresh.
You get divorced. You get divorced.
Getting divorced?
I'm getting a divorce.
You're getting a divorce.
Because she's getting a divorce.
So what if I get divorced?
Hey, it's Olivia. Welcome back to Divorce Happens. Today's letter stopped me in my tracks when I read it. Not because it's dramatic, but because of how ordinary the moment was. How completely, terrifyingly ordinary. And I really resonate with this one. Here's what she wrote. Hey, Olivia, I was literally just making dinner, stirring something on the stove, and my husband walked in and told me he's leaving. Just like that. He said I can have the kids and the house and he just wants a new life. I don't even know what that means, a new life. What does that make me, his old one? I honestly haven't even cried yet. I think I'm in shock. I just stood there and I don't remember what I said. The food was probably burning. I have no idea of what I'm supposed to do right now. Tonight or tomorrow or any of it. I can't even think straight. Someone please tell me what to do first. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. But first, I want you to stop and breathe because you are in shock. I know that feeling, that strange blank calm that doesn't actually feel like calm. It feels more like the world went slightly sideways and your brain hasn't caught up yet. That is your nervous system doing exactly what it is designed to do when something overwhelming happens. It is not weakness. It is not you failing to feel the right things. It is your body protecting you while it figures out what just happened. You are not supposed to be okay right now. You are not supposed to have a plan. Tonight, the only job is to get you through tonight. That's it. Nothing else is required of you. Now, I need to say something important about what he said in that kitchen because I don't want you carrying it the wrong way. When he said you can have the kids in the house, they may have landed like he was being generous or like things were already decided or like you needed to respond to it somehow. I want you to hear this clearly. That was not a legal agreement. That was not a settlement. That was not a binding anything. That was a man in the middle of blowing up his family saying words out loud in a kitchen. Nothing he said tonight is decided. Nothing is final. You have significantly more time and significantly more power than that moment made it feel like. Please do not make any decisions tonight. Not about the kids, not about any of it, based on what he said while you were standing at the stove. So what do you actually need to do in the next 24 to 48 hours? Okay, here's what I want you to focus on. First, let's tell one safe person, a sister, a brother, a close friend, your mom, someone who will show up for you without making it messier or turning it into a group conversation you're not ready to have. You need a witness right now, someone who can just sit with you in this. I needed that when my world shifted, and you do too. You are not meant to absorb something this big completely alone. Now, don't agree to anything and don't sign anything. I cannot stress this enough. Your rights don't disappear because he made an announcement, and nothing needs to be formally decided this week. Whatever your living situation looks like in the days ahead, that is a decision to make carefully, with good information and the right support around you, not in this very moment. What you can do right now is start documenting. Write down what he said, as close to word for word as you can remember. Date it. Keep it somewhere safe. If anything else significant is said or happens in the coming days, write that down too. A simple notes app on your phone works. You may never need any of it, but you might, and future you will be grateful that present you had the presence of mind to do it. If your kids are home or if they're going to start asking questions, you do not need answers yet. It is completely okay to say, Dad and I are having some big grown-up conversations right now. We both love you so much, and we're going to make sure that you're taken care of. I'll tell you more when I know more. That's enough. You don't owe anyone, including your children, a full explanation while you're still in hour one of this. Simple and loving is the right call right now. I also want to say something about that phrase, he just wants a new life. That sentence probably landed somewhere deep even if you haven't felt it yet, because what it implies, whether he meant it this way or not, is that the life he had wasn't enough, that you weren't enough. And I know how that settles into a person. I know the story it starts to tell at 2 a.m. when you can't sleep and your brain is running in circles. So I want to say this as directly as I can. His decision to leave is information about him, his restlessness, his choices, his inability to show up for what he built. That lives with him, not with you. You were there. You were making dinner. You were present in your own life, in your own home, taking care of your own family. That is not the behavior of someone who wasn't enough. Please hold on to that on the hard nights. When the shock wears off, and it will, the grief is going to come. And so might the rage and the fear and the what did I miss and the how did I not see this coming. All of that is valid. All of it is normal. There is no correct emotional order for this, and there is no timeline you're supposed to be on. What I gently ask you not to do is disappear into the spiral alone, because the story your brain tells you at 2 a.m. in the middle of shock is rarely the truth. You need real people and real information, a divorce coach, a therapist, an attorney who can tell you where you actually stand, not the thoughts running laps in your head in the dark. You don't have to figure any of this out tonight. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are in the very first hours of something hard, and you are already asking the right questions. You were making dinner. You were there. That matters more than you know right now. Okay, that's it from me today. Just remember, you are so much further along than you think. I'll see you next time. Divorce Happens is produced by Fresh Starts Registry, the only divorce registry platform for everything you need to begin again, including home items, hype team, and everything in between. Remember, divorce happens, and then we start fresh. We're here to support you before, during, and after divorce. Head to freshstartsregistry.com for more info.